Hi traders, this is Nenad speaking and welcome to today's session recap. Our weekly Forex recap, free for everyone, so you will see new setups. We will check results from previous week, and as always, we will have great new setups coming in today. So let's see what we had for the previous week and what we will have today. As you can see, we have a lot of opportunities for trading. There are also some nice trades running, and also today it was a little bit volatile, not too much, but on some pairs we had possible setups with Camarilla MACD method, and of course I expect new setups also for this week, and I expect them to be very good as we had for the last week. Before I delve deeper into showing you results for last week, uh, let me just go through slides, and then I will show you also not just results but setups for this week. Okay, so here first of all we have let me see what is next. Of course, our risk disclaimer explaining that CFD and Forex are leveraged products and can result in losses that exceed your deposits. And everything you see here is my personal opinion only, and trades. Everything that I do with my own method. It's called Camarilla MACD. Every trade, every analysis, every setup that I give you is basically Camarilla MACD price action trading. So you can rest fully assured that it is 101% original. Okay, so let's move further. Trading rules always give price a breathing room. We enter in the zone, it's called the POC zone, okay? And always add a spread to your stop loss. Even if you trade via ECN accounts, add 2 to 5 pips spread depending on pair traded. Also for equities, add the spread to your stop loss. Whatever you trade, always add the spread to your stop loss. Positional trades are called trend trades. Alternative trades that we make are called counter trend trades. Okay, scalp trade levels should be traded also independently of any position, and breakout trades, if I pause them, you will also see you can trade it independently. Also for Forex and generally for all markets, depending on time and volatility, you might like to protect your profits after 20 pips, but not less. These setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. So it's today is Monday, tomorrow is Tuesday, and the day after tomorrow is Wednesday. So until early Wednesday morning. Also have in mind that trend trade should be done with 0.5% of the risk. So if your usual risk is 2% per trade, with counter trend trades, go with 1% per trade. It's very, very common that traders risk a lot really during setups. But my trade recommendation is, it's up to you, but my trade recommendation is always risk normal risk, like let's say 1, 2, 3% with positional trades. But if you go with counter trend trades, do the half of a risk, because you know counter trend trades are not trades that are in the trend, and we are always following the trend. Trend is our friend. So half of a risk for counter trend positions. Also for equities and commodities, you also need to protect the profits around the important level. These setups, as I said, are already, I said it already, they're valid for today, tomorrow, and usually early Wednesday. Add these levels to your system. Pay attention to my Twitter, because if I see some change, I will post it then, but usually 99% of the time, these are setups, we don't change anything, okay? So these are results for the last week, 25th of June 2018. We had a lot of setups that you could maybe make some profits at. These are, as I say, some setups that we did starting from Monday. So euro dollar was good for 20 pips, GBP dollar was good for 30 pips. Also Australian dollar positional sell was the trade of the week, and definitely was maybe the best trade. I need to say 110 pips, guys. If you trade BTC dollar, then it's okay, but this was not the BTC trade. This was basically forex currency. So on forex it was the Australian dollar, 110 pips, the dollar yen also very, very good trade, 95 pips, and the Bitcoin dollar 180 pips total. Well, as I said, you will see, I mean, you will see later what happened with the BTC. I said we could sell, we could buy, and we got into a counter trend. If you trade cryptos versus dollar, then this was definitely the trade of the week for you. A lot of nice setups, and I hope that you actually enjoyed our setups. So before we start, if you have any questions, guys, do not hesitate to ask me. If you have any question, just feel free to ask me. I will reply, and I will definitely do it before I show you new setups and possible setups for today, tomorrow, and early Wednesday. Okay. So let's see. Mario is saying hi. Pragbar, Mario's Joel. Hi to everyone, guys. And here it is, euro dollar. Our first trade that we had for the last week. As you can see, the euro dollar was a bit overstretched, and basically we had both buy and sell position. The first position that we are already we made profits with this, but we usually do only one position, whichever hits first, be it a position or alternative trade. So with this one, we had a buy position and a sell position. What happened is we had a small buy position around 110, and if you entered exactly at this point, guys, you would have made some nice profits, because this candle actually was the last chance to go long before this drop. So euro dollar, not exactly the best one, but at least from this perspective it was a good one. So approximately 30 pips we could make with this trade, approximately 30 pips. Okay. The next one, it was the GBP dollar. The GBP dollar was a buy spot, and we had a buy and a sell position. Buy position 30 to 20. Again, very similar thing happened with the GBP dollar as with the euro dollar. So 32.20, this was a spike here, exactly to 32.55. So it was again a nice trade. Basically, what we had here was 35 possible pips, maybe a little bit more if you enter lower, or slightly less if you enter here. But generally speaking, again, very similar to a position in euro dollar. And I think that this one was well, it was not the best again, but it was a nice one, providing us with possible 35 pips. Then the Australian dollar, the trade of the week, bearish move. I said sell around 74.40. The price went to 74.23. Big drop. Then I hope that you took this trade, because this was definitely the trade of the week. The Australian dollar went down, and well, generally speaking, the Australian dollar is in a bearish trend. Even if we take a look at monthly and weekly, we will have the RBA decision today. But generally speaking, the Australian dollar is in a nice downtrend. So here you can see the rejection exactly where we spotted, and then the big drop. For all of you who are new here and who are watching the video later on YouTube, this vertical line represents the time of our webinar. So you will always see that my entries, trading ideas, are basically after always pre-fact, not after the fact, pre-fact. And these results that I show what happened after I gave the entry and the trading idea. So basically, this was it. Always the same thing. This vertical line represents the time of the webinar, what happened after. We do it here. I show you what happened, and this is what happened here. I will reply to your comments and questions, guys, just a little bit later. But yeah, we are here proceeding further. The dollar yen, again, the dollar yen. Today I had some nice buy positions. This was from my ECS live channel trading. I protected already my profits. I did this before. I actually, I'm still running a small position on dollar yen because I entered a little bit lower and here, and I already protected 20 pips. But this was basically the leftover from my ECS live Telegram signal, longs on dollar yen. And of course, yeah, don't pay attention to these entries. They're already, some of them are protected, just left a small trade running. But here, last week on the dollar yen, gave us another great trade. Here you could have made great profits, guys, if you entered here as planned. 109.20, this was my idea, and you see what happened. The price went violently up after alternative trade on dollar yen took its long entry. So here you can see nice spike, and I hope that you enjoyed this trade. And the BTC dollar, guys, again, the cryptocurrencies are very volatile. I need to say that cryptos can be much more volatile and are more volatile because we still don't have any regulation regarding crypto markets. But we are trading the CFDs on cryptos, and here the BTC versus dollar, the Bitcoin, the pioneer of BitCurrency. You can see I said it was bearish, and it was bearish, but the original entry was actually a counter trend trade around 59.60. So you could have made nice profits if you went long here. I know that the leverage is a little bit it's small leverage on the CFDs or for on cryptos, but then again, maybe you would like to trade it, and if you do, and I know that a lot of people ask me, Nenad, can you start doing crypto analysis? And I'm doing it regularly. So far, approximately 90% of my analytics on cryptos have been successful. So I hope that our also these trading ideas on weekly recap will prove to be fruitful for you and for your account. And here you can see the BTC dollar exactly as we planned it. Alexander is asking about gold and the Australian dollar. I will reply. Marianne about Gbp New Zealand, and Mark is saying, hi, Nenad, nice to see you again. And Marco, nice to see you again too. Welcome back. And basically, this is it. Euro dollar downtrend 1.1645, stop loss 1690, TP 11550. This is, guys, for this week. So for today, tomorrow, and early Wednesday. Euro dollar generally in downtrend, but we might see a rejection if it drops to 1510. That is the spot to go long. The stop is 15. This is typo. I will correct it. So guys, just let me correct it here. Stop loss for this trade is 1480. If this happens, TP will be probably 1.1630. But pay attention to this because euro dollar is in downtrend, and this is TP in between this level and this level. I'm not sure really because it can whipsaw, so that is why I left it with some small gap of 40 pips between the alternative trade and TP. As I say, this could be the TP and this could be also a buy position. Let me show you the chart now. Yeah, okay, the Australia, here it is, euro dollar. Euro dollar, you see, it's already dropping. It went here. I think it could also reject from this level here. Okay, so this is the daily L5 level. This is Camarilla Make the MTF version 2 template, and this is what I'm trading with when I say MTF version 2. It's trend trading, counter trend trading is something else. So here you can see a potential rejection if the price gets here. I think that if the price gets here, we might see either here rejection or, as I say, 1510, somewhere here. So pay attention to this zone here, basically. For sell trades, I would go with a sell. Tomorrow, if the market keeps doing like this, if it closes below 1610, Camarilla pivots will align in a bearish position daily will be definitely confirmed bearish here also, in my opinion, but we will have more bearish confluence because you see now this is very important, guys. This middle Bollinger Band line is sidestepping down, so I guess it will definitely be a continuation of bearish trend. But before we actually confirm that, we need to see a clear close. As I say, this is my trading idea. Sell around 1645, stop loss 1690, TP 1550, and buy trade 1510, stop loss 1480, 1630 is TP. Pay attention to 1550 also for possible buy trades. GBP dollar sell is 31.70, stop 32.20, TP 30.50, alternative buy 30.50, stop loss 30.15, and TP is 31.20. So this is the GBP dollar. Let me see if I edit it here. Should be here. Yeah, the GBP dollar. I'm planning to sell it again, and here we can also see a trend line. Here there is 1, 2, 3 small touches, but generally speaking, this is the zone that we could sell. Weekly L1, let me redraw it. So yeah, weekly L1, previous sellers here, a lot of selling or side step down of the Bollinger Band, middle line, definitely bearish. Daily is showing actually also bearish histograms. So this is a big confluence for bears, and I think that the GBP dollar bounce from level, bounce down from these levels. So this is trade and alternative a big opportunity around 350, a little bit down here. Weekly L4, daily L5, and 4-hour Bollinger lower is probably where divergence upside. Yeah, guys, a lot of things to do. So following World Cup, I'm going to sleep a bit late. I'm getting up early. My average sleep is 5.5 hours per day. I also do workouts, so really sorry if I look a little bit tired, but I hope that I won't be looking bad. Yeah, I can see it in camera. I have big bags below my eyes, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm always there to be in the middle of action, guys. Yeah. So here, let's see. Yeah, Mario is saying we have some audio problems. Guys, can we check how the audio is going? I hope that the audio is fine, and I hope that we are not experiencing any problems. Joel is saying audio is fine. Yeah, maybe, guys, if you use wireless connection, then sometimes on wireless connection it can be audio problems, but it's not up to me. I never use wireless connection. I always use stable cable connection, optical cable, so should be definitely fine. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Actually, I like these crowdcast webinars because you can see me clearly. I always want to be exposed publicly. I don't like to hide just to hide to see my voice. I always like to communicate with you. As you can see from me, my gestures, I always want to be as transparent as I can. So that's it basically, guys, right? Okay, the GBP dollar. Now let's move on. The Australian dollar selling on rallies. Again, we have the RBA decision. Of course, if there is no surprises regarding Reserve Bank of Australia, we should again see a drop in the Australian dollar. I've talked to many people, my friends, also my big friend who lives in Australia. He also trades full-time equities and forex markets. He told me that really it's very much expected that the Reserve Bank of Australia is dovish tonight. So as I say, this you might trade this if you like, but have in mind, guys, that it could be a risky trade if anything happens that is not planned. So The RBA is set to remain dovish, so they won't be very optimistic, especially now because of the war between US and China. I don't think that the Australian dollar is a buy trade. This should be a sell trade, so pay attention to it. 74.00 sell, stop 74.30, TP 72.10, buy is 72.10, stop loss 71.80, TP is 73.50. So this could be also a nice little trade that you might exploit if you, of course, want to do it. But have in mind that this will be basically a risky trade because of the RBA decision tonight. So the Australian dollar definitely in downtrend. Pay attention to it. I think that this could go lower if the RBA remains dovish. The dollar yen positional buy 110.50, stop 110.20, TP 111.60, sell is 111.60, stop loss 111.90, TP is 110.50. So again, the dollar yen could be a buy. I'm already have a small position running. I protected my profits around 20 pips, 21, 22 pips of profit, but I'm still running a small buy. I might add a little bit more around 110.50. Stop loss is 110.20, TP 111.60. And the sell position is 111.60, stop 111.90, TP 110.50. Yeah, I just forgot that I should have showed you my Australian dollar here. Yeah, here, guys, you can see a big drop. This level has also been broken. The price is going down. Every single time frame is bearish, even weekly time frame, big M pattern. So this is really expected to proceed further down. But as I say, just be careful because of strong RBA news. It's RBA decision, so we might get into some positions that we don't want to manage. So only do it with a half of a risk if you want to trade it, of course. Now let's move on to next one. It's the dollar yen. Yeah, the dollar yen is here. This is the dollar yen, 110.75 current price, and as I expect it to reject from this level. It's a middle line, Bollinger Band. It's going up, weekly L1, a lot of confluence here, a lot of buying here. Also, we have historical buyers at this spot. We have historical buyers at this spot. So I think it should reject more to the upside. Especially because dollar yen generally is in uptrend. Daily time frame building blocks here, so we can have a nice confluence. Now it's basically triple A trade. That is the trade that I also gave my traders on the ACS live today. Long position on dollar yen. It didn't move much, only 47 pips. So it's like a little bit slow, but then again, I expect it to proceed further up. If not, then, well, it will be back in the range, but we have a nice confluence here. And here, the final one is not the BDC, but actually the XRP dollar Ripple. So we have a possible sell around 0.5785. Guys, with cryptocurrencies, use very small risk. Please use very small risk. 5970 TP 4614, buy 4300, stop is 42 and TP 5015. Always with risky and counter trend trades, need to do it with 1/2 of normal risk. Yeah, let me just show you and then I will reply to your questions. It was the Ripple. Yeah, we need to move to other platform on Ripple. Here, you can see the Ripple here. Basically, it is in downtrend, but we have inverted head and shoulders here. So you see inverted head and shoulders, and these are the levels here: 57.85, 59.70, and 43. Here is, I would go to 4-hour time frame, and definitely If the price moves further up, here we have a trend line. You see, this was a breakout of these inverted head and shoulders, and it's going up. But then again, it really needs to go much, much further up before we actually take a trade. Okay, so this is the position. And if you want to trade it to the lower side, guys, okay, just let me. Okay, so possible sell, a lot of selling here, a lot of selling here, but also 43.00 should be a buy here. You see, this is the final support before it drops. So sell from here, buy from there. Yeah, this is my idea regarding Ripple, but I suppose this could be a nice little trade that we might exploit fully into our direction. Now your questions, guys. Let me see one by one. The first question from Alexander, yeah, the Australian dollar. I already replied. If everything is as it's supposed to be, we definitely need to see a nice not rejection, but continuation of the trade. If something is not quite dovish, it will spike up. So you need to protect your profits, definitely, guys. Okay, definitely protect your profits. Okay, now, yeah, let me check. Yeah, the dollar yen. Who asked about dollar yen? Or no, it was gold actually. Gold. Okay, gold. XAU USD gold. Wait. Wait, I will show you just a second. Gold XAU USD here. Similar thing with euro dollar. It's dropping. So basically those two markets are in correlation, and you can see it here. The correlation has been followed perfectly. So I guess we could see some nice drop also on the dollar, on the gold, if it actually retests this level here, 1247. Pay attention to it. It could drop from this level. If it spikes up, then sell it from here. If it goes down, you can make a scalp trade from this level. This could be also a nice scalping opportunity. So pay attention to it, okay? I think it could be a nice scalping opportunity. Okay, let me see next one. Okay, the GBP New Zealand. Okay, the GBP New Zealand. Yeah, let me see the GBP New Zealand here. This is it, the GBP New Zealand. It is going up, and I think 96.80 could be a counter trend trade opportunity. Here you can see at 96.80 could be a counter trend, and I think if the price drops from this level, it could be probably bought again around 95.81. So sell from this level and potentially buy from this level. Next question. Check the WTI. WTI is basically, I did one trade and it's very close to my stop loss on other account, also live account. Basically, I'm thinking, and I am basically shorting it. This shouldn't go much higher if I'm correct. But again, for all trades that you do here, have in mind that it's very high now. There wasn't a big pullback, so I was counting on some, let's call it a nice retracement. If it hits 74.40, I will be stopped out. But as I say, WTI is a counter trend trade and is always done with half of a risk. So we will see. But generally speaking, guys, this is a big spike to the upside, and I don't see any substantial retracement here. That is strange. I know that generally speaking, this market is bullish, the WTI, but as always, we should see some retracement. But actually, now at this point, we are not seeing anything. We are just seeing a big blue candle without any substantial retracement. And if you ask me, the time has come for a retracement down Very, very big levels here, but I don't see, guys, I don't see anything now that you see. We even have, it's not quite a divergence here if we take account this spot here, and you see, not a big one, but still something that tells us that it should drop, yeah, from this level. But then again, let's see. As I say, my stops are close. I went with a nice sell trade, but then again, maybe I will be wrong with this. But guys, if it goes higher than daily, you need to go to weekly time frame. Watch this. It still has the potential to this level here, to these levels here. So this is the last chance for some substantial retracement. Big selling from this level, 73.35, big sell, because this was the breakout, a retest down. Now we should see some rejection, but as I say, it doesn't necessarily need to be, because the market is bullish, and what we do is actually counter trend trades. So let's see. Counter trends are always riskier than trend trades. You need to know that. Okay, and yeah, definitely, guys. Let me just see. Pound yen. Question about pound yen. Yes, just give me a few seconds. Okay. Let me see. Just a few seconds. Okay, I will just so. Yeah, it is the pound yen now. Pound yen is here. Yeah, I should move it also down. Pound yen, possible counter trend opportunity now. You can see double bottom, trend line here, trend line here. So we might see a counter trend trade opportunity here. I think this could be a long position, definitely. Yeah, this could be a long position on pound yen. And yeah, definitely looks like it could be, because this is a counter trend. We have divergence here also, see the MACD and this line. But the market now is close. What time it is? Yeah, it's a little bit late then, but we could see a drop first, then again a retest and spike during the Asian session. But definitely this is a setup for potential counter trend trade opportunity. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like a potential counter trend trade. Definitely. And I think the risk could be not big one. Yeah, the risk on this. Okay, so pound yen, just give me a few seconds. Okay, just to answer a few questions, guys. Okay, and I am going to be back with webinar. So just okay. Okay. Okay, so yeah, potential counter trend trade here. And the stop loss, guys, if you go, should be below these lows. So 145.10, definitely, if you go with counter trend trade. Yeah, and TP for this one could be 145.90, or even higher, 146.15. Yeah, this could be it, definitely. I'm thinking really to go long also on my account here. Yeah, potential, you see double bottom here, and also you see the divergence here, trend lines here. So definitely this is looking, for me, this is looking like a potential buy opportunity. Okay, and a few more questions, guys. Let me check. Okay, few more questions. I'm thoroughly looking at your questions, guys. Yeah, here. Okay. Okay, next one is silver. Yeah, we need to move on to other platform here regarding silver. I'm not trading actually silver. I can do the analysis, but I'm not into trading of silver. Silver is, as I say, it's not very market that I like to trade. Sometimes it doesn't show trends. It can be a bit rangy. Now I see there is a big drop, but you see this, guys, silver is definitely, you see, rangy market, up, breakout, down with a gap. I would say 1571 is a level to go long. This could be a nice level to go long, 1571. So if you plan on trading silver, this could be a level possibly to go long, 1570. Yeah, so pay attention to that level definitely here. Yeah, 1570. If it drops here, you go long. And euro yen, what do I think about the euro yen? Now let's see. Euro yen, okay. Euro yen. Yeah, I can do it from my template here. Euro yen, much better to take a look at Camarilla Make the MTF version 2. Again, potential, this could be a trend actually. This is along with Bollinger Band, daily is long. So yeah, this could be a trend trade. Euro yen, I guess this could be a long, even now probably. Even now, this could be a long trade. This is looking to bullish to me, really. This is looking bullish to me. Confluence of buyers here. Yeah, this is looking bullish indeed. So euro yen could be also a potential buy opportunity. So guys, if you are into euro yen, potential buy opportunity also on euro yen. Let me see if I have more questions. I'm seeing also questions. Yeah, I'm checking also my telephone here, my phone. So yeah, let's see. A lot of questions and comments. I'm trying to reply to all. So yes, this could be a counter trend trade. Stop should go below the middle line, below 128.30. And dollar Swissy. Okay, the dollar Swissy also before we call it a day. Not very clear, although bullish, I think. Yes, bullish. Yeah, it's normal because it's counterpart of euro dollar. We have a trend line here. It's close to resistance actually. So if it breaks resistance, I expect tomorrow a continuation. But here we could see some small retracement. But definitely this is very close to resistance. So euro might go up now and dollar Swissy could go down. Usually those two pairs are having a negative correlation. So, you know, they are like counterparts. Okay, guys, that would be it basically. Let's see, I will roll the slides again, and I hope this webinar will be uploaded soon, and I hope that we will also make something out of these setups. So euro dollar, GBP dollar, the Australian dollar, the dollar yen, and the Ripple versus dollar. Let's see what we will have this week. Thank you guys for joining. This webinar will be uploaded. I hope that I answered all of your questions, and I will see you soon, guys. Cheers, and as always, trade safe.